Imagine the clips. Imagine the views. If I can say I beat Goku Jr. with Golden Frieza, that would be something. That would be something. This Piccolo looks massive compared to my cards because the board had to shrink to fit it all in. You're gonna sit down, shut up, and be happy. You're gonna watch someone over combo 20k on the first life that I have. That's what you're gonna do. The whole universe is watching with bated breath to watch the shocking climax in my theater of revenge. Today we're going to be playing Golden Frieza. The cards that we're going to be showcasing are going to be the new manga support that Frieza has gotten as of the previous set. This card plays another non-Frieza card that has Frieza's army and special traits and it costs 2 or less. This draws a card when there's 3 or more Frieza's army cards in your battle area. I don't think the field counts off the top of my head, so I just decide not to mess with that bad juju and not count the field. I don't remember if it does. You can correct me in the comments if you would like, but I don't think it does. Anyways, let's get to talking about this leader. Frieza, respectfully, even with the new support, is a little bit mid as of right now. Yes, he can be good, of course, but he can also be quite bad. The real problem with Frieza, and to talk about this, but I'll probably switch to a deck list with the Frieza that these cards are meant to be used on, and that is the OG Yellow Frieza right over here. This is the deck list that I use for Frieza. The thing I like about Frieza is he can build them a bunch of different ways, so we'll talk about that in a second. Here in Frieza, this is a new card that he got. This is essentially an irreplaceable card. This is a 0. This is a new card that he got, essentially a replaceable card. It's a 0. There's a new card that he got, essentially a replaceable card. It's a 0. You can take or leave this card depending on how you build Frieza, but guess what? It's a 0. This card you can also take or leave if you're playing Frieza, but, you know, it's a 0. This card is irreplaceable in Frieza. Guess what? You know, you can guess. You can guess it. It's a 0. Things get rather dicey when you start pinning up like 10 plus zeros in the same deck, right? And expecting good things to happen. Especially when you know how I draw, right? I mean, you've seen these videos for long enough. You know how we roll around here. The only real good card that you're playing that is a 10 is this Frieza. I mean, of course, you're playing other cards that are 10s. I mean, but the real, like, card that's supposed to be your boss monsters, for lack of a better word, is this Frieza, right? And it's a 10k. Aside from that, this is like basically all you got in terms of protection against other swings. So what Frieza would want to do is just play a bunch of bodies. Just to give you an example, like just 2 energy, and if you have a cantrip on board, or the Self-Awaken, or whatever. You play Frieza Spaceship, then off of Frieza Spaceship, you play off this Frieza. This Frieza plays off the Ginyu. Since you have 3 or more battle cards with the cantrip plus this and this again, you get to restand 2, then you play this Dodoria or this Zarbon, and then you get to swing for crit or swing and draw a card, right? And just with that energy alone, you have officially played essentially an 8 energy turn on your second turn. So playing 2 energy turns for, you know, 8 energy turns in your second turn is like unprecedentedly insane. That's actually crazy. No deck even comes close to this kind of power. Even though he does play a bunch of cards, is very susceptible to just getting killed outright. Because you play all these cards, you play the line that I just explained, you play out 4 cards, and then you draw 1, so you're -3, right, in your hand. And then say you have like 5 cards, and then 3 of them are zeros, and you just drew another 0, you have 4 zeros in your hand, and then things get dicey from there, right? So Frieza can die very easily even when he gets everything to work. The Golden Frieza side of things is supposed to mitigate that a little bit. Frieza's whole game plan in this deck is to play out these blockers for cheap and get value from them by blocking swings and keeping his life relatively healthy and essentially unkillable. It's really going to help against decks like Red Gohan that are going to struggle to remove a 25 for 1 energy. This Frieza as well is going to be a real troll for him to remove at 1 energy. And, you know, rush down the opponent are going to be basically negligible, because if your opponent swings into the cards, that's not a problem, because then this card did a swing, drew a card, and then took a swing. It already did its job and then some more, right? So, like, if they swing on your cards, it's not a problem. But if they kill you, then, you know, like, things start getting rather precarious. You might also notice that I'm not running the 3 cost Frieza that we saw in the previous deck, the original Frieza. And that is because that Frieza has very deceiving wording, and I might, it's understandable if you don't know what I'm talking about. And that is that this Frieza is leader locked to Frieza. Your leader has to be Frieza, no ifs, buts, or coconuts. There's another card in here that's like locked to Frieza, but it can be Frieza. I think it's this one. Yes. If your leader is Frieza and its card name, this can be played with Golden Frieza, because if you didn't know, when you transform to Golden Frieza, your name changes to Golden Frieza. For some reason. I don't know why transformations like that for everybody else, but not Golden Frieza. Like, they don't change at all, like, for example, this one. But whatever. But your leader has to be specifically Frieza, period. If you turn Golden, this effect no longer comes into play. It does for before you're awakened, but number one, you're not going to be unawakened at 3 energy. If you are, then we're going to have some problems. And second of all, if you are unawakened at 3 energy, you're not going to have much things to protect. You know what I mean? So that Frieza won't be in effect when you're awakened, so it's basically unusable, right? So that's just another 10k that we're losing. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be slamming our cheap 2 costs and swarming the board, protecting ourselves with the blockers, and taking care of big bodies with our locking meta cool that we're going to be playing a bunch frequently. But yeah, that's nothing else to really say. Let's get into the games, dude. Well, look at that. How would you see this one coming? We're playing like basically the same type of deck list. Now this is very, very close to something I would FF. Very, very close. Because I don't like mirror matches, and this is going to play basically the same cards in both decks, but since it's different leaders, I'll let it slide for now. If it was something like original starter Frieza, I definitely would have FF. Like, that's too much. That's too similar. But this I can probably live with. See, we don't want him to rest a card, but unfortunately I think we'll have to. I guess we can just pass and not play anything, but we need the cantrip on board for the field turn. So let's just do this. Whatever. Let's do this and call it a day. We want to reach 4 energy, but so does he. So that he can play his promo. Now this could obviously go either way. But my blocker is not going to do much except block 1 swing, so I don't know how we're going to be looking in terms of this game. We'll see how he reacts to my stuff. Unfortunately, we charged the arrestor. Should we have done that? Probably not. Oh, good thing we got it back. We do need this sooner or later. But I don't know if we'll need it now, you know what I mean? I mean, we have to charge all our zeros. We can't start charging 10s now, can we? So, no, not really. Well, no, hold on. Hold on. We have a cantrip on board. You know what that means. Frieza. Ginyu. Restand 2. Rest. There we go. Good turn. Good turn. Do we want to force ourselves to awaken here, though? Sure. Why not? We really also need to get our field soon. Yeah, look at what I mean. I have a lot of pieces on board, but I have 5 cards in my hand. And that's not perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's just what we wanted to see. Swinging to us won't make a difference. Great. Now, should we charge this? I have to play this next turn, so I don't know if I'm going to be charging that. Should I charge another 10? This is tough. I mean, if I lose, you'll know why it was, because I keep drawing these stupid 10s that I have to charge early, because I can't. These are all my important pieces. So I guess I'll just charge. I guess I will just charge the 10, whatever. We're going to awaken this turn 100%. We'll play the field first, of course. Then we'll play this. We don't really need the 2 energy, like the 3 energy exactly, because we don't have any 3 costs anyway, so we'll just do this. This addresses this. You awaken, then we swing into here. Good! Perfect card. Perfect card. Then we play this. This plays out the Ginyu. We restand 2 energy. We play out the Dodoria. And Dodoria swings. Now, I don't think Ginyu can address this specifically, so it'll more than likely get another swing next turn. So we're looking spicy, dude. Now we would really like a card that we can turn it. He's playing this. Now that's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be a problem. But if it comes to like a turn where we... Oh, he can't play the Frieza because he doesn't have any more bodies on board. That sucks for him, doesn't it? He can't play the Ginyu. Okay, he's just gonna go for the kill. Interesting. Yep. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. But since we already have a bunch of cantrips on board, we can just defend it with these that don't really do much of anything right now. That is one bright side to playing a bunch of the one-drop 10Ks, is that you can just combo them off right now. And I'm Awakened and he's behind, right? So we play... Oh, I mean, should we play 2 of those? Like, again, I have to charge something. I will charge this 100%. Like, I can't be charging 10s. I certainly can't. Though there's not much of a difference here between a 10 and a 5. Because we're playing against Ginyu. But, you know, things can get rather dicey rather quick. So, we'll see what we can do. We got it. Nice. Perfect. That's the perfect card. Perfect card. Now we'll start swinging to him. We will be awakening him this turn. But it shouldn't matter much, right? Because, I mean, it's 4 swings that we have right here. It's going to get crazy. We do this. Then we do this. Hopefully we draw something good so we can play off of this Frieza. But you know, it'd be blissful. It'd be a lot to ask for to get something good on top of what we already got. Blocker's gonna be very inconvenient for this Ginyu, because the blocker will be actually able to block a 20k swing, meaning that it'll block and stay alive, or he'll have to combo up. So it'd be very inconvenient for him. He's just gonna go for the kill. That could be interesting to see. So let's just play this King Cold. We have already a Frieza on field, so we can just do this. Please be something I can play off the 2 cost. Please. Well, that counts. I can't complain too much. That counts. Way better than anything else I could have gotten. So let's just do this. I don't mind if he, what's it called? Goes to 1. Well, I guess I do mind if he goes to 1, actually. We'll just do this and stay safe. If he stays at 2, I mean, this is basically lethal range anyway. We'll play this. This is a 0 anyway, so it doesn't matter. We play this. This draws a card. Okay. Now we pass, and then we do this. And play this card. Now we have 4 life. 1, 2, 3 cards on field, and 1, 2, 3, 4... 3 10s and a super with 1 0. Things are looking fantastic. How could we possibly lose this? We'll start blocking now in case he rests it. We don't really want to take like a big swing. What could it be though? A block? A double strike? I mean, that won't matter. Certainly it won't matter. We'll just block that, and then we'll get the value now while it's still active. But this is... Dude, look at how many swings we have. This is insane. He can't play Ginyu off of this. He can... Oh, smell like he can end it all. I do feel bad because he's playing... I mean, I'm also playing Golden Frieza. Come on. But like we gotta give props to this guy. He's playing Ginyu in current year. Like that deserves some merit. Okay, just this game is over, dude. This game, like, there's no way. Okay, well that's a good card. That draws. All right, let's see. I could just, you know, take these, but I'd rather not. I mean, I've already won. I've already won. Like this game is over. But I'd much rather take 1 swing at least, so I can, you know, get a couple of cards, see what's in my life. And we could keep this. We don't have to charge this turn because, you know, our 4 is our sweet spot. 4 we don't really need to charge. So let's swing how many times? Let's see. This is 1. Is he just gonna take it? Yeah, yeah. Well, we get to see this. I mean, let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Just with what's on board. 8 if we wanted to use the blocker. Plus this 9, plus this 10. If you do something else, 11. Yeah. Moving into our second game. Goku Jr. This is probably going to be a loss. Now, again, there's nothing you can really do against Goku Jr. Goku Jr. doesn't have any AoE removal. But he can make his leader a 25. Which is, you know... Like, that's GG's right then and there. We do have answers like this, gets it, and Meta Cooler's also 25 that can swing. Plus, we can lock his Bardock to make it unusable. But for all intensive purposes, I think this is just a loss. He also has ×10 Kamehameha. Black is just too good in this set. It really is. We'll have to build up a crazy turn before he has a chance to play his Bardock. That's essentially how we're going to win this. The board, however, will only be active for basically one turn because, again, he can Bardock. So, yeah, it's going to be our real trouble here. Our real plight. Yeah, that's the card that we're worried about. Yep, that's the best card in the game. Yeah, there it is. Now, if we can awaken him right now, I don't think it'll make much of a difference. Yeah, but at 3 energy, there's no way it makes a difference whether or not we awaken him. So I think we just will. You know what I mean? Should we get this, or... Let's see. Well, certainly we're charging this, right? I think so. Yeah, we're probably just going to start doing our deadly turns right now. Because that's just kind of what needs to happen. So that our cards can get multiple swings worth of value, and we can start to win. So we'll definitely swing into him, of course. Oh, we didn't draw the field. That really sucks. Because I would have gotten as an extra, like, card the next turn. We'll probably do this into the Self-Awakener, or this into the Doria. Let's just do this right now. We send it 2 energy. Use the Self-Awakener. The 1-drop? Oh, we could just do this as well. Okay, we can get really crazy. Okay, let's do this. And then play this. Hopefully we can just win outright right here. He cannot play Bardock next turn. He just doesn't have the energy for it. He would have to play something like ×10 to remove all this. I'll have to live with not being awakened, basically. Unless... Okay, here's what we'll do. Next turn, we'll do this and this, and then that'll awaken us. And then we hope that with the other extra energy that we got, we can, like, find a body that we can play out. I mean, we have to high roll to beat, like, like this kind of deck. We have to. There's no other way that it's gonna come close to a winning game if we don't, like, get everything we need. And he doesn't, so... But imagine the thumbnail now. Imagine the clips. Imagine the views. If I can say I beat Goku Jr. with Golden Frieza, that would be something. That would be something. Let's see what he plays. Yeah, of course, that's obvious. We're gonna use a 10k. Let's see what he does. I mean, I don't see a turn where he doesn't get a bunch of stuff. I mean, the 2 cards I want to play are the only cards that I can't, like, combo out. And I have to because it's the only zeros I have. The rest are zeros? Like, that kind of sucks. But we'll see. Oh man, that's perfect because that gets a swing, right? We'll see what happens out of here though. Was Bardock, if there's a Goku lineage card, it is. It can be a Goku lineage card. So we can remove this and delay his Bardock turn even further, but then he can play 4 costs. So should we prepare for this? We have to combo this. I think it just has to happen. Because that's a big nothing card, isn't it? Would that even give us anything? We have to awaken. We have to. So we're gonna just let that die. Oh, well, good. Okay, he thinks I have nothing. That's nice. That's good, because that's gonna cost some cards. Now we can just combo this out. This is fine with me. I'm fine with trading card for card, especially if it's gonna come from his board. Okay, that's actually really good. Ooh, should I draw 5,000 cards? I don't know, guys. You think that's a good idea? I have to charge something into here, so it has to be this. At least we can KO this. That's a good thing. Ooh! Okay. Now, if we KO this, he can't play Bardock next turn. Well, I would have to, like, get... That sucks, though. If I had this sooner, though... I mean, let's just delay his Bardock turn again, right? Right, fellas? Right, fellas? Right, chat box? Let's just do that. Yeah, he wants that defended because he wants to play the Bardock. And if that's the case... If that's the case... If that's the case, then of course, duh. Now here's the real question. Do I want to do this again? Sure. Okay, well, here's the Bardock. That's a super. I mean, if he KOs this, what would that even do for me? What would that even do for him, more specifically? That would be a Frieza and this and this and this. Fine with me? Fine with me. Fine with me? Fine. Oh yeah, this is a 20 anyway, so it doesn't do much of anything anymore. So yeah, duh. Forgot what we were trying to prevent. We're gonna do this into here. Now hopefully we draw the cooler, because we need it. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, he doesn't have a marker. Forgot about that. Okay, well, great. I forgot about it too, so that's fine. We don't really need this anymore, do we? No, because we don't need to stall his turn anyway. But I mean, I'd like to play it, but I can't because I don't have anything, dude. This is tough. This is so tough. Let's just charge it. Hope you draw a 1-drop Self-Awakener. Why not? Here we go. Let's just start with this so that I can take advantage of the extra draw swings. Okay, well, that would have been nice a turn ago. Again, you could help. Okay, that's actually exactly what I needed, so that's good. Let's do this again. We're just going to be playing that, right? So, I think that we're good in that department. If we had a Ginyu, please draw a Ginyu. Well, this won't get anything because I can't rest anything, so just draw. Okay. Okay, well, good thing I got that now, dude. Thank you. Thanks. That's actually so perfect. That's actually so based and awesome and sexy. So I guess now we'll play this. Into this. We have a freeze on field, so that will count. Self-Awaken. Don't add back. He gave up. Oh my gosh, we just beat Goku Jr. Left to say it, chat. Yes, yes, dude. I mean, the Frieza deck's the best deck in the game. Why do we even bother? Why do I even bother? Like, what's even the point anymore? This is the same guys. This is the same deck. No, I'm just gonna FF it. Hey, we already beat him once. And now for BM, FF. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do the same deck in the same video. We'll do something different. What the hell is that rank? Oh, I think that's the new beginner rank. Okay. I mean, come on, guys. Give me a break. We're playing against starter. Super Saiyan Goku. Give me a break, guys. I mean, I played starter Vegeta last year. This is my time, but... I mean... I beat Goku. I deserve this. You can't take it away from me. You cannot. It's impossible. That is mine to hold and love forever. I beat a Goku Jr. And that, nobody can take that away from me. Now, of course, I'm going to start by getting, like, actually the most disgusting draws you've ever seen in your life. Alright, I guess I'll charge this, though I need it next turn. I don't want to charge this because I might want to stall his turn. So I'll just charge this. Don't have a cantrip to play either, so I just pass. He didn't charge. Okay, this is just gonna be unfortunate for him, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Is this real? Is this MF Doom? Well, I guess we'll just play this. We can't play the Ginyu because we don't have a cantrip on board. We'll also won't swing with it because we want to awaken. So we'll just leave it on board and call it a day. Next week we can get pretty crazy though. Yeah, this is the OG starter red. And he's playing that off of a... I mean, at this... no. I want to talk myself out of posting this, but I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's be so for real. I'm not going to do 4 games. That's not going to happen. And I also, you know, respectfully, he comboed a super. I don't want to go in and actually get destroyed by that Goku Jr. who now knows what I'm playing. So, you know, I'm like, this is it, dude. You're going to watch someone combo a super, and you're going to be happy about it. You're going to sit down, shut up, and be happy. You're going to watch someone over combo 20k on the first life that I have. That's what you're going to do. That's a really pretty animation. Now, if I only had a rest card, well, that's a cantrip. Gonna want to play it, so I guess, I mean, since I charged one of these, I might as well charge one of the coolers, because you know, I'm gonna have one of those for each cooler. So, you know, if I charge one, I charge the other. You already know how it is. Well, he's playing cards. He's playing some random cards that he got at the set, so that's interesting. He did it. He defended. We did it, chat. We made it in. We're gonna play this. This actually gives us ability now because, you know, we played another card. We have the cards on board. Then we play the Doria, and then we pass. Now imagine if he's selling intentionally and then he randomly hits over to me. This deck is very weak to AoE, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Because we're not running the 3 cost 20k, 10k combo Frieza that protects cards by resting itself. Because it's essentially leader locked. You can't use it on Golden Frieza. You can't use it on Frieza though. Like this side, but once you awaken you don't lose it because it changes its name to Golden Frieza. I don't know why they did that. Okay, I mean, like, I would like some Self-Awakeners, please. Yeah, look at this hand. Look at this hand. 5 zeros and a 5. And then imagine you have this hand when you're at 4 life. Like, things start getting bombastic, for lack of a better word. I mean, I'm not going to play this, surely. I'm going to play this instead, so... Alright, next turn's going to get rather crazy. I'd like you guys to buckle up. Alright, we're going to start by playing this Frieza. This Frieza plays out this Ginyu. This Ginyu restands 2 energy. We then use the 4 energy to play this King Cold. We already have a Frieza on field, so we can play this Cooler. This Cooler takes a life. We're not going to put it back because we need to awaken. Then we restand 1. Then we play this Frieza. This Frieza self-awakens. We don't take anything. Then we flip. And now we swing with just this to draw. We also swing with this just to draw. Leave him at 5. Good super. And then we pass. Now, we could have swung with this, and this, and it probably would have been better. But let's give him a chance. Let's see if we can kill him at 5. Let's make this game at least a little bit entertaining, right? Alright, well, he comboed 2. You know, well, actually, we'll be taking it if he's just comboing this much. Yeah, if he's going 20 over, then we can just take it, right? There's no real reason to not be at 3. Now, we have to be careful with going at low life with Frieza, because Frieza plays things from life, so if you play this, then we're going to be at 2, and that's just not the place to be. But it doesn't really matter, you know, because this guy is, yeah, he just installed the game yesterday for Christmas, so, like, yes, I don't think much is going to be happening here. Okay, well, he just comboed everything in his hand. He went all in at 3 life. I think he thought this meant triple strike. I think that's what he meant. I think that's what he thought it meant. Let's start with this. This becomes 15. He can't block it because he has no cards in his hand. I mean, he's dead just because of things that are on board, honestly. Like, just mathematically speaking. If I were to have gotten another turn, I mean, I can just easily combo this Frieza into this Ginyu, into this, into the Cooler. And then I can use the 1 energy to play this King Cold. Matter of fact, this is the end of the video anyway. Why don't I just show it? We have a little time to play around. No real rush. Besides, if he wins, I mean, I could give him the win. I mean, this guy's his first game in. I can cut a taco with break. Yeah, matter of fact, I will do that. I will be giving him the win. Why not? Let's be a Samaritan to that. Despite me playing Golden Frieza, I think I gotta give others a break. Unless he FFs or my game crashes, it's also an alternative. This Piccolo looks massive compared to my cards because the board had to shrink to fit it all in. This will, first of all, show what Frieza can do. Like, it'll show, you know, this. And it'll also, you know, cut a brother a break. Cut someone who just got the game yesterday for Christmas a break. If he doesn't kill me, I'll just intentionally self-awaken the Goldo. It's whatever. Okay, well, I needed this, like earlier. I say as I can play when I'm fighting against the taco. You know what? Let's make it even funnier. Cool. We did it, guys. We lost a starter. Drats. Lost a starter Goku. Man, gotta polish my skills, dude. Oh, take it. Okay, we made it all worth it then. Now, to recap, this deck far and away exceeded my expectations, right? This deck list seems to be very effective in keeping the leader alive while also playing a bunch of cards on board that the opponent would have to address as well, and then kind of splitting the paths. Like, he can't just concentrate on just one thing, and he has to be able to both kill me and address the board at the same time, which is a lot for a lot of decks to do. Now, still, this deck is very, very matchup dependent. Really good against Green Cell. Red Gohan's a little bit more of a trouble. Another Yellow Frieza, forget it, right? What deck would even be bad against this, though, now that I mention it? Let me think. Well, I guess all 25s, yeah. I mean, we have answers for the 25s, which is this and this and this and this. Like, Broly might be a problem, like Z Broly. Fusion Zamasu, I mean, I don't see her winning that at all. Oh, yeah. AoEs, I forgot. AoEs 100%. Top Goku, Go Tanks with his Dai Missile Barrage. Those decks, kaputs. Like, you're done, dude. It's over. I would imagine something like Daima Vegeta would also be rather a problem. Both yellow and blue. Anything that's early game, they can go either way. But, I mean, when Frieza got started, right? Like, he can establish his board and get in there. The thing I really like about Frieza, though, my favorite, and that's that you can build this deck a myriad of ways. You can put Ginyu Force members, like the 3-cost Raccoon that plays off this Ginyu. I mean, this is irreplaceable. You don't really want to get rid of this. But you could play, again, I said in the start of the video, Vanilla even could work here. Other Ginyu Force members as well. Others are Dodoria combos. You know, like there's just a bunch of other combination of cards that aren't just exclusive to what you see here that you can build a deck list around. This is what I chose, which is the King Cold package to play this. In Golden Frieza, this is like, no way you're not running this, right? Because you have to run the Meta Cooler, and if you're not running this with Meta Cooler, then you're selling, right? Because it's the exact same cost. But yeah, in the other Frieza deck, which is the original Frieza, I run it on the original Frieza, but you don't have to, is the thing. But, you know, aside from that, like, this deck can really get things started, dude. It's pretty good. Pretty good.